Okay.
you.
But first, we're off to Maker Faire. Now, I don't know if you've ever checked out Maker Faire. It is a truly intelligently insane place. It is the ultimate DIY showcase where art and science come together.
Absolutely, and the inventors behind it are called makers. And here's the story of one maker who hopes to inspire others.
In a post-apocalyptic world, robots roam, destroying everything in their path. All right, this isn't Doomsday, it's California, and this is Maker Faire.
It's just a big technology and arts festival for people who make stuff. It's just raw, unadulterated technology and creativity.
These menacing machines are the creation of Justin Gray.
This is really a big exposition of my sculpture form, which is robots that are made into art pieces.
It's art designed to help let off some steam.
The purpose is entertainment, pure and simple, primal entertainment. The guy with the biggest hammer has the most fun.
But where do all these crazy ideas come from?
Well, hello. Welcome to my workshop. Come on in. Here it is. This is where we make all the robots. This is where we make the magic happen.
This is where he springs old objects to life.
I'm obsessed with vintage machines that are abandoned. I love things that have been thrown out, and I love to bring them back to life. This is Libby the robot. She's built from a late 60s, early 70s Malden asphalt paving machine. This machine started off huge, and I cut it down to just the tracks.
Justin has been working with metal since he was 15 years old.
My dad bought me a welder. It was cheaper to buy me a welder than it was to pay a welder to go to my grandparents' house and fix the railing.
That led him to carve out a career creating things, from electric vehicles to special effects. On commercial projects like this one for Chevy Sonic, multiple robotic arms for street art.
I designed the prototype. I built all of the behind-the-scenes gear that runs all of that.
It's actually shooting air out of this nozzle, which will draw paint through this tube here and spray paint everywhere.
But his real passion lies in creating unusual sculptures.
And if I get into a bad mood or I feel crappy about something, I'll go into my art studio and I'll create some fabulously weird thing that everyone thinks you're crazy for building. Whoa, that's kind of scary. This is Boris. This is actually a 1976 Davis Track Force 700 trenching machine that I salvaged off of Craigslist for $500. You can see the rough outline of the original Davis trenching machine, but it's really been completely transformed.
These antiques are getting a modern twist. They're all electric.
It's old equipment wrapping new technology. It's got state-of-the-art electric drive systems. This is the main electronics bay, and if you look at it, there's 6 components. Any one of them fails, it doesn't bring down the whole system. The batteries, this is where all the power comes from. It's slow, but it's powerful, and it can run for about 4 hours.
So that's how Boris works. Let's see what he can do.
Got a printer. I got a lawnmower. I got a water cooler.
Just like Boris, all Justin's robots are controlled by a simple transmitter, which is good because you want to keep your distance. Back at the fair, Justin's robots are ready for their close-up.
You're on Charlie, right?
That sounds good.
Dan, you're running the target drone?
Yeah.
What I have set up for Maker Faire is basically a large robotic demonstration full of destruction. We have all kinds of metal bits that can get smashed to little pieces. You can drive a little bit into the sand, but this robot will flip.
The crowd is protected from all this destruction by a barrier, while Boris and the gang are unleashed.
This is important. Transmit. Yes. Chain bar rotate.
Okay.
I think.
While the show may be about breaking things, for Justin, it's more about inspiring future builders.
Hey, G! I didn't have my art or my metalworking as a teenager, I would have been a criminal. I was a wild kid.
We cannot hit the barriers, guys.
That has led me to want to inspire kids to create.